G'day guys, welcome to another video. I went back to some collections that I had bought last year and I pulled out a collection that I bought from Scrapbook Fantasies and it's called Flower Power. Now, Scrapbook Fantasies is an Australian company and it's up in Gladstone, headed by the Redshaw family. Alicia Redshaw does all the artwork, etc. And it is absolutely stunning. And to be completely honest, I haven't bought anything from them for ages and I really need to go back and have another look because they have some stunning stuff. And if you have the opportunity, or if you're looking for something, especially Australiana stuff, like they, you know, their flair has things like fairy bread and Vegemite on toast. I've got some flair that I haven't even used. I bought forever ago, and they're flair that are pandemic related, and I still haven't used them, but they're in Gladstone, and you can find them at www.scrapbookfantasies.com.au, and yeah, brought to you by Alicia Redshaw. So there's their plug. They are absolutely amazing. Nothing in here was gifted to me. I purchased all this. I'm telling you because they are amazing. So what have I used? Now, this piece that I'm going around at the moment is actually a scrap from the last time I used it, and I always keep all these things because you never know, you might want to tie it into your next layout. So this was just a leftover piece, and I'm just running around the outside edges of it with the Distress Oxide ink gathered twigs, and I'm just trying to sort of highlight it. I don't have a lot left over. This is literally my last sheet of paper that I have, and now it's down. So it was my last piece, and then I figured, you know what, I'm going to cut up these florals because they're absolutely gorgeous. And the reason I went with this particular piece is because I had printed some photos of Angela when she's my middle child. And years ago, she was only about 1.5 in these photos. And completely, to be honest with you, she was the tiniest little pocket rocket. She has had the most extraordinary life, really. And she is so very, she's headstrong, she's determined, she's all of those things. But she used to always stand on the edge. We don't have bay windows, but we have windows that go for, you know, they're like a double window. So you've got the large window at the top, the smaller window at the bottom, and there's a little ledge there. And she used to walk up and stand on this ledge, and she thought it was hilarious. She'd hang on to the windowsill, and she used to say to me, "I'm huge. Look, Mummy, I'm huge now. Mama, I'm huge." And it was so funny because I'd always look at her and think, yeah, you're a giant, you know. She was so tiny. She could talk when she was so young, so fluently, and she was walking at 9 months. I mean, get up, run. I swear this child's been reincarnated because she's been here before. I can tell you now. She is amazing. Now, basically, I had to work with very little. What you can see off to the side there are my fussy cut pieces. The great thing about Scrapbook Fantasies is they have cut apart sheets. Yes, you can buy the ephemera already done, not a problem, but they have these amazing cut apart sheets, and what they do is they just seem to have the most amazing florals, or depending what pack you get, and they really do genuinely, they're absolutely stunning. So you get a lot of ephemera. If you buy one of these cut apart sheets, you get a lot that you can spread over several layouts. Now, whenever I use a product or a company or a collection, I kind of like to stick, I never used to do this, but specifically like with this, it's Alicia Redshaw, it's Scrapbook Fantasies, that's what it is. I like to keep it together, if that makes sense. because that way all the colours match and all, you know, you're not trying to mismatch and all the rest of it. Now, I am down to just a couple of flowers left. So, of course, I'm going to break with my process of scrapping within the collection because I'm out of papers so that match. So now I will, with those remaining florals, I will use them up on something else, but I'll color match it maybe with some lunar paste or maybe with some you know, some texture paste and a stencil and that sort of thing. So you can use it across the board, it's not a problem, but I like to keep things in their collection so everything matches. But as I said, I'm down to my last bit. Now this here, I want to show you this. Now I've taken a photo of this specifically to put up on my wall. This is my mica paste that I make myself, and as you can see there, it dries out, so the water evaporates, but all you have to do is give it a light spritz, swirl it again, and it goes again. Not a problem. It kind of works like a dry paint palette. You know, you get your watercolors and they dry, and then you just spray them with water and it sort of reactivates them, but then they dry down again. That's exactly what happens when you mix the gum arabic with the mica powder and the water. That's exactly how it works. So if you can get your hands on these little, I think they're lip gloss containers, to be honest. I've got two different sizes. I've got little itty bitty ones and I've got bigger ones. And if you can store them in that, it allows the water to evaporate after you've used it. But it is so amazing. And the mica powder, once you've mixed it with the gum arabic, that's your sticky, it's your sticky part to, I was going to say substrate, but I don't think that's the right word. So it's your medium that you're mixing it with. So you can mix any color of mica powder and you can end up with the shiniest stuff and it doesn't come off. And it doesn't leave an oily ring. You know, when you buy a lot of the pre-made ones, they quite often, if you don't shake it or if you get a bit too much in one spot, it leaves like an oily ring around where you've put the gold or the whatever. This doesn't happen. When you do this, it doesn't happen. And I've been doing this now for well over 12 months. I've used these in sprays as well as in my little pots, and it works a treat, let me tell you. Now, I am currently sitting here trying to get this piece. This is a corner piece, but I thought, you know what, I could probably make it more like a V. Now, I did put a little bit, a very tiny bit of mixed media on here. So I've put the gold, I put the gathered twigs, and I used Dusty Concord in the Distress Oxide ink. And basically, sorry, I'm really nasally today. The wind has stopped, but my nose, oh, it's driving me crackers. So I'm going to do very minimal voiceovers today. Okay, back. Squirrel. Sorry, it's just me. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going around. I want to give a little bit more of a shadow to these florals. So I'm just going around them with the gathered twigs, Distress Oxide, and I'm just adding a border to them pretty much. Now the mixed media that I put in the back, it is only there just for the tiniest little bit of interest, not to take away from the florals, not to take away from anything else. This is when you get a collection that is absolutely, the artwork is stunning. I find that, oh, by the way, that's how I clean my scissors. If they get sticky on them, I use my my sticker remover, my sticky sticker remover. You know, the square rubber thing you can get. I absolutely love it. I've had this in my collection for 20 years, and I can tell you now that it is still going strong, and I use it all the time to maintain my tools. That's something I want to say to you guys too. I was thinking about it the other day. Try and always, instead of looking to buy a new tool, for instance scissors, try investing when you've got the money. Okay, so when I realize this is one of those things when money allows, And I know we all like to prefer to spend our money on products and more mixed media or more papers or, you know, whatever your jam is, you know, whatever you prefer. But trust me. Oh, and by the way, look, I've worked out what I did with the code word for the giveaway as well. When I speed it up, I was leaving it on there for 2 minutes, but when I speed it up, that 2 minutes turns into like 20 seconds. That's what I did yesterday on the video. Apologies, I'm so sorry. So it's up there for a lot longer today, so you can see it. It's much better. And yeah, so what I was saying about your tools, trust me, if you maintain your tools, it can be something as simple as this little sticky remover just to keep your scissors clean so that they continue to cut perfectly and they're not trying to maneuver around some gum that's stuck on there from cutting stickers, or in my case it's cutting foam, craft foam, you know, that sticks to them. That will affect your scissors over time. So, and other than that, it's just annoying trying to cut when they're sticky. So maintain your tools. Trust me, give them a clean, show them some love, get an old paintbrush, clean them off. By the way, it's still going. I was just looking for something. So yeah, so just, it's just a heads up, just a FYI, your tools will love you today if you give them all a clean. Now, the other thing I wanted to give you was my spiel about the giveaway. Now, I'm going to just prattle this off for you so you know exactly what's going on and why there was a giveaway word if you're new to my channel. So, we reached 1,500 subscribers, so I'm having a 1,500 subscriber gift card giveaway. Today, to celebrate reaching this milestone, I'll be giving away 2 gift cards to 2 lucky subbies. All T's and C's are listed below, and don't forget to collect all 16 words. Now, the very first word you will find in the live that I had on Saturday just gone. You have to go to the live section to find it. Now, you will find all of the code words in the top right hand corner of every video posted on my channel from the 6th of May 2023 to the 22nd of May 2023, including the 22nd of May. So basically, this is a giveaway that is for absolutely everybody. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can grab yourself this. You have the option of choosing whether you would like a scrapbook.com gift voucher to the value of $50 Australian, or that's first prize, sorry, and second prize is $25 Australian, and you can choose between scrapbook.com or Crazy Craft Obsession. So they're the 2 that I will be purchasing gift cards from when you decide which one you would like. So I will contact you via Facebook, and you have to also click on the Facebook link below and go over there so you can enter the competition. Now, back to the video. I had to quickly run through that. It was a little bit wordy, but sorry about that. So now I just did come back in with my gold mica paste because I covered up a little bit more than I wanted to. Now, the one thing I say all the time when it comes to mixed media, don't be afraid. It's just a piece of paper. It's okay. If you stuff up, and I do that with my fingers going quotations, if you think you stuffed up or you've put too much on there, just keep going, because trust me, you're going to cover up most of, or a large percentage of your mixed media. So go to town, create all the dots and spots and splats and texture pastes and all that you want on your page. Then bring in all your ephemera before you throw it away. If you think you've gone too far, bring in your photos, your ephemera, all of that, your title. See how much is still showing. Trust me, that's today's tip for you guys. Give that a go, because I've got a lot of people saying they want to give mixed media a go, but they're a little bit scared. It's a bit messy. It doesn't have to be messy. Trust me, I work out ways. This particular lot here, there was no mess involved whatsoever. It was fantastic. So here's the close-up for you guys. Let me know what you think. This is, again, I'm going to say, don't forget the giveaway word. Collect all your words together. You need 16 of them. And on the 22nd of May, everyone needs to bomb my site with all their words. You have to list all of your words with your name, and I will be contacting the winner on the evening of the 22nd of May, 2023. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will chat to you soon. Bye for now, guys.